I'm going to be cutting gems on this channel, and to practice and get used to the software and the camera and everything, I just worked on an old Rhinestone and removed the window. So this is the footage of everything. As you can see, the stone has a pretty clear window. I did a test on the specific gravity, and it seems like this material most likely is going to be glass. So I'm going to have to work with pretty steep angles to not lose the brilliance. Fortunately, I have quite a way to work with. Now the stone is stopped up, and you can see that the pavilion, while the top facets are a little flatter than 30 degrees even, the main facets are pretty large and pretty steep, so it has quite a bit of a belly which I can take out. And to start, I've recut the girdle a little bit to offset the gluing arrow and to see what I can work with. Everything is going a little fast. So this is already all of the footage that I had for preparation. So now I'm working on the gemstone, and I'm not taking it too rough of a grid. I think I started with 1.2. As you can see, I have the bad habit of cleaning the disc with my fingers and then wiping it off on my pants, which is going to make my pants dirty and injure my fingers. So maybe I have to work on that. So right now I'm cutting the 40. No, 1 second. I want to make first the brake facets, but as I'm working on them, I'm realizing that I'm going to have to cut off more than I wanted to initially. So I changed the angle, and I first went to a 40-degree angle, which is right at the border for the critical angle for glass. So I can't go any further than that, and even that might be a little much. So I'm going to only make a small star near to the culet with a 42 degrees, and then make 2 rows of facets, I guess, and interchanged with each other until I reach a break, and eventually I'm going to have to recut the girdle. With recut the girdle, I mean, if I have to go down further, then the girdle which I have now is going to be broken, and it's probably going to look irregular, so maybe in the end I have to take off a little bit more. While the crown is made on a 8 symmetry, and kind of a variation of the brilliant crown, I guess. I'm going to make the pavilion on a 12 symmetry, and then have like 3 interchanging rows of 12-sided symmetry to make the pavilion. And I hope that will make some interesting patterns, because the 8 and the 12 symmetry might quote unquote bite each other a little bit. So this is a stone with 42 degree on a 1.2K, and the next step is going to be 2.2K, and after that I'm going to be pre-polishing with the 3K. Unfortunately, the footage I have over here is not the best. I'm going to figure out how to focus on the stone. Right now I'm just playing around with a few things, so right now you can see how the facets are going to look in the end. And after that I don't have any good footage of what I do in between to do the pre-polishing, because that's quite a bit of work, like I guess 30 minutes or something. And then I'm doing the polishing, and I only use like hard felt, and I put cerium oxide in there and enough water. And I'm just going to be doing this motion for a while, like about 5 minutes, and then I think I'm going to be coming to a nice finish already. So this is the finished stone, as you can see, even without any nice material, this is just glass, you can get a nice brilliance if all the angles are correct. The symmetry so far, I think it worked. Looks like a little bit of a kaleidoscope effect, I guess. And now I'm going to be showing it with the other stones. So as you can see, all the other ones look dead inside, I guess, or not so interesting. And the fake amethyst throws the light back quite nicely. So I want to say goodbye. This was my first video, and I'm going to make similar videos like this, and I'm going to be mostly working on real gemstones. This is just an experiment because I just want to play around and I don't want the pressure of having like a 50 euro rough or something when I'm just playing around. So I'm going to be signing off, and I'm going to be uploading a few videos in the next days. See ya!